Hello everybody, it's Bhairavi once again and welcome back to my channel Bhairavi Space. So, this is part 2 of my series of Okavango Delta. So, this video includes a leopard fight, some giraffes and zebras, and an Okavango evening and sunset. So, I'm kind of sick, so my voice is kind of bad. So please excuse me for that, but I have to release this video at any cost, so that's why I'm doing it. So, without any further ado, let's go into the video. Come on! So, as I said in the last video, we were just driving with Mr. Rio, our guide. So then someone informed us that there was a leopard kill. So we went to go see it. It was one of the trucks that informed us. So whenever there's a kill, a lot of flies come and eat the rest of the body that the leopard leaves behind because they like the gases that comes when decomposition begins. So, as you can see, now the leopard is eating the meat. So, the way that the leopard kills its prey is first, it tries to get as close as possible to the victim, normally like a type of deer, and it tries to get as close as possible. Then it pounces on its prey, and then it bites its neck and kills it, and then it eats it. So after hunting, he's eating happily. He's eating the meat very, very happily because it isn't easy for them to catch. It's like kind of hard because they use all their energy in just catching one prey. So once they catch it, they eat very happily. So it's just sitting down there and enjoying its meal. So I thought this was kind of brutal, very brutal actually, because, biting and eating. But then my mother told me that that's how life works, one has to die for the other. And that's what prey and predator is. And it's all nature. And that's how it's balanced. That's how nature is balanced. The predator eats the prey. And the water buck is like a deer. It's a small size of the deer, so I felt bad for it because we could see its head. And basically I felt bad for it since it was kind of small, and I like deers a lot too. So and our guide Mr. Rio told us that the water buck was a type of deer. So you can see how he's getting up and moving it and licking the meat and chewing it and crushing it. And I've never seen like a leopard in real life eating real meat and actually after real hunting, not just meat that humans give it. So this was the first time seeing it for me. So as you can see, he's happily enjoying eating it. The father is happily enjoying, and he's basically just chewing on it.
Awesome.
So there was a small cub here too, and you can see that it wanted the meat, and it's just watching the father thinking, when will I get this meat? When will my father give me this meat? And it's just so sad and hungry and angry that the father is eating the meat. And they're not like humans, and they're not like my father either. Because the leopard father never gave the kid anything, and it probably thought that the kid should get its own food. And probably what's going through his mind is that it should find some food for itself. You should find some food for yourself because you're all grown up. That's what it's saying to the baby cub. And it's not really a baby, it's kind of like a teenager. So the father is kind of selfish. So now it's bringing it, and you can see how intelligent the father is. He's going and hiding it in a bush. So he's hiding it in the inside of a bush so that nobody else finds it. After his tummy was nice and full, he's hiding the carcass. And he brought the carcass and hid it under the bush so that nobody would find it. And then he wanted to enjoy a nice, peaceful nap after hiding it away from everybody and being very selfish when there was so much left. He probably thought that he wanted it all to himself when he was hungry another day. So basically, after it hid it, it was thinking about how it was going to get a good nap after this and everything. So it's not very generous because it didn't even give a tiny bit to its family. It's so selfish. So just watch him for some time. So now he decided to go away to take a good nap after hiding it and being so selfish. But when he was just thinking he was going to get a good night's nap, then the daughter comes and tries to steal it. This is the baby kid daughter. So basically, the daughter came and took the carcass away. Then a huge chase happened. The father is running after the daughter. They're going up the tree. And now the father is chasing after her. And they're both hanging on the tree with the daughter holding the meat. And the father is coming now. And because he was kind of full, he couldn't run as fast as his daughter could because his daughter was hungry. So basically, now she's on the tree just enjoying the meat to herself. And now she's just enjoying the meat on the tree. And I actually never knew that leopards could go up a tree this fast. They're like as fast as monkeys. But now the father is going and having a huge fight with the daughter, and they're trying to get the meat for both. Both are trying to get the meat, and the father can't be as fast as his daughter because he just had a tummy full. His tummy is pretty full. He can't run fast, but he's trying to get the meat. But the daughter already got a good lead, and she's getting it pretty fast. And now he's still trying to hold on. Even after the daughter got it, he's still trying to hold on. It's him at the bottom there. He's just holding on with his paws. And he's just between the two trees there. So he's just hugging the tree to try and get the meat. So the daughter is not letting him, and they're both pulling. They're both pulling very hard because they both want the carcass to eat. But I think that the father should be a bit more generous and give his daughter some food because like his tummy is full. But he's not going to because it's his food only because he's very selfish. And as you can see, he's growling and he's angry because he wants the meat. But you can also see the water buck's head, and I feel like really bad for that water buck because like they just left its head. You can also see the grass on it, like on the carcass, and the water buck's head is just sticking out there, hanging on the tree. You can see both its horns and everything. So it was that deer that the leopard ate.
I can't believe we are seeing this. I can't believe it. Where on earth did you get that?
And they're still holding on. And the father doesn't look like he's going to give up, but the daughter definitely is not going to give up because she was hungry this entire time. And it looks like a photo because he's so still, so you can see how patient he is. So you can see that the father leopard finally gave up and is sitting between the two trees, very disappointed. And you can see how disappointed he is. He's so sad, but he's already very full, so he left now to go for a nice nap. And as you can see, he's going for a nice nap. While we were leaving, we saw him take a nice nap there. So after that, we were just exploring again, and then we saw a few deer.
So a sip will just do as we go.
Sure. So Rio is there?
Rio is there very much in the picture. Hope you have a great sighting today.
Yes.
So after some time, we saw some giraffes. So we saw some full-grown giraffes, and I wanted to see a baby one, but I was pretty lucky to see this giraffe, and I was also happy to see this giraffe. And there were two giraffes actually, and they were just bending down their long necks to eat some leaves from some trees, and then they were staring at us for a while, and then went back to eating some leaves. So after that, we saw a few other giraffes, and basically they were pretty happy there. They were just living in their own habitat, and they were just enjoying there.
Photograph the giraffes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go forward for the...
He's crossing the
You
road.
can see the zebra there.
So after that, this giraffe was crossing the road, which was pretty funny, because it was walking all the way to the other side when it saw us. And this is a younger giraffe, because as you can see, its spots are a bit more lighter. So older giraffes have darker spots. So basically, we were just seeing a few giraffes in the sunset. So it was pretty cool. And we saw some zebras. So these zebras there's like a whole dazzle of zebras, because that's what you call a group of zebras. You can also call them a zeal, but a dazzle is like better for me, because I don't know, it just seems nicer. And basically, I always wanted to see a herd of zebras, because it was like really nice to see a herd of zebras, and there were so many. There were like plenty, and you can see how they're like horses, so they were very cool. So the zebras were just standing together, and these zebras, they camouflage pretty well when hunters come. And if you're asking yourself, how can zebras camouflage in the green grass when they're black and white? Well, they stand together and make this sort of illusion, so lions and cheetahs and leopards and other predators that hunt them get confused and think that it's an illusion and just go away, so they don't hunt them. You can look at how cute they are. And next were the zebras with a giraffe and its baby. So you can see the baby giraffe it's running behind its mother, and basically the zebra and the giraffe are just together, and they're very happy together. And you can see that whole herd of zebras is with one giraffe and its baby, and the baby is so cute. Just look at the baby giraffe, so cute. So the zebra is the national animal of Botswana. You can just see they're swishing their tails side to side. They're so cool. So they were happily grazing the grass there with all their friends. And you can see that there were so many. So the giraffe had a very tall neck and long limbs, and you can see it just looking away somewhere. And I think the baby giraffe was only like as big as its legs, and only as big as its body. It didn't reach its neck yet, so it was pretty cute. And on the way, we can see the beautiful sunset, and it's so beautiful, and the clouds are so nice, and you can see how beautiful the sky is, and it's so calm and quiet.
What time are we supposed to be back? Anytime from...
So now we're heading back to our camp, and we're going on this wooden bridge because it's all natural. So over there, I decided to go to bed early, and then we were at our camp after some time. So over there, we saw two hippos, and they were lazing and enjoying in the water. So after that, we just went to sleep after having an early dinner. And this is me in front of the hippos. So thank you everybody for watching this part 2 of the Okavango Delta series. So please like, share, and subscribe. And share this video with all your friends and ask them to subscribe too. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye. See you in the next one.